The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Coming up, let's close out another great week of football with a Sunday night primetime matchup between the Detroit Lions and the Philadelphia Eagles. Welcome, everybody. Kate Scott joined in the booth by Brock Hewitt. And in a minute, partner, we are going to kick off, and it'll be a moment both teams have fought for all season. A chance to win the conference title, and more importantly, punch that ticket to the Super Bowl.
There is so much. You can just feel it in this building. There is so much pomp and circumstance that comes with this game. And winning the conference title is a major achievement for a franchise, no question. But you and I...
A date on Super Bowl Sunday awaits one of these teams as we begin the NFC Championship game. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. And we'll get a look at a man who's been around the block quite a few times now in the NFL.
This is one of those fine lines as you take the field as a quarterback. You know that your play is going to be so important to find a way to win. It always is in postseason football. But you can't put too much pressure on yourself. You got to go out there, you got to cut it loose. And most importantly, you got to lead your men.
First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Back to the well again. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. He's got first down here from the 36.
It's a gain of 6.
Another carry for it. He started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Cooper to Jean with the stop. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Throwing off the play fake. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
It's 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Throw here, 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. The big play, and that's him 17 yards. And the Lions have a first down.
First down, Detroit.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They go play action on first down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Forced to the ground and incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Going again on 2nd. Dumped off to his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Leading 4 here on 3rd down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive.
And it's 3rd down.
He's going to throw this one. Brings it in. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Detroit.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
They'll try and punch it in. He's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5. So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
A gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and goal.
He gets it again. And he's still going backwards as they get him behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
He's got it. And he runs out of room before he can get to that marker. So now we're going to see what they decide to do, Brock, on this 4th and 1.
4th and goal.
Oh, they'll try and run it in. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
So here are the Eagles now for their first drive. And we'll get a look at their signal caller playing in his 7th season.
This is one of those fine lines as you take the field as a quarterback. You know that your play is going to be so important to find a way to win. It always is in postseason football. But you can't put too much pressure on yourself. You got to go out there, you got to cut it loose. And most importantly, you got to lead your men.
Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. They give it to him again. They give him about that 15-yard line before they're able to drop it. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
At the 15-yard line.
Shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage. Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 15.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He takes it ahead for a healthy 7 yards. It's 3rd down.
At the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Back to throw. He's making a bid for it. They'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
2nd down now. They need 7. They send the tight end in motion. Pass play now. Has him on a quick hitter. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and
From the gun on 3rd down. Dumps it off to his running back. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. Detroit getting its offense set for their 2nd try. They took their shot on 4th and goal, came away empty-handed, so a lot to like, Brock, but just need to find a way to punch it in this time. First down, play action. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
intended for number 14.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long. It only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Going again on 2nd and 10. Drop pass brought in. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
13 yards. And the Lions first down.
Blown back into the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. So that's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. That is good for a Detroit first down.
First down, Lions.
You know, Kate, we ought to talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Looking inside the red zone. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. On the move, and he's going down. They said no to that shorter field goal, partner. Rolled the dice for more. They're going to end this first half empty-handed as a result. Back and beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. They need the right call here. It'll be 3rd and goal. 3rd and long for him here. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
I'll tell you this, Kate. We got to be on the same page with one another and get both ends of the play right to execute both the protection and ultimately completing that ball. They certainly want that play called back.
Bates' kick is up and good. And they're on the board.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Now for the 2nd time this game, we'll get a look at the Philly offense. And coming off our first points of the ball game, they're going to take over now trailing 3-0. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Catch made underneath by the back. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Number 10, incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
There he is on 3rd and short. He intercepts the pass. And the Lions take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. 3rd down from this distance, Brock. That is a spot you expect your offense to convert, but you also expect your defense to make the stop. This time, the defense won out with a nice interception.
Yeah, in that scenario, it's really like an outfielder in baseball, Kate, right? If you're going to go for it, as a defender, if you're going to just pull the trigger and you're going to go for it, you better make it happen, and you better get that pick. Otherwise, you're giving up a 1st down conversion. He gets the pick, and those defensive coaches and that defense celebrating on the sidelines.
Rolling back in the backfield, and they give it to him. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Lions have a 1st down.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Detroit.
Back-to-back carries here. That run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd down.
A quick throw completed out to the left. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
5 men out in the secondary for the Eagles on 3rd down. Back to throw. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's got him that 1st down as he hits the deck safely. They're going to be looking at 1st and goal.
Lions, 1st down. 1st and goal. At the 8-yard line.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense. Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
2nd and goal, they're going to throw. He's got a man left. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Third and goal. One of the biggest moments of this NFC title game.
It's now third and goal.
They'll throw it. And he's close, Brock, but it looks like he's out just a little bit short. Good efforts, but now they've got a choice to make on fourth down.
Brings up fourth down and goal.
They're going to try to throw for it. And he won't come through on fourth and goal. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on down.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
On first down, they'll run. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup.
They're throwing it. Setting up the running back screen. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Looking in the air here. Finds him over the middle. And he won't be able to add anything else onto the end of this catch. So it's going to be a completion to the 25. They'll run here on 1st down. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. Right? I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics. Like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
3rd down from the gun. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. They passed on the field goal, didn't get it on 4th down. Interested to see what they do if a similar situation arises on this next possession. 1st and 10 from the 32. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
He's got a gain of 6 there. Knocked down by Jahan Campbell. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. He's dropping back to throw. He's going to run for it. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
He's going to have this one down to the 37. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
We've set it downs from 37. This time it's a passing play. Completed over the middle. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll run the counter. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuck in the run.
And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Bates' kick is up and good. And special teams convert to get them a little something out of that possession.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Return coming from the 6. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. And they'll take over facing a 6-0 deficit. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Here's the long back on the handoff. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Sunday Night Primetime on the other side. To the air now on 1st and 10. Looking slant route, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
4 yards on the pickup.
Throwing it on 2nd down. Taking a chance at the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice. Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays. Because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
Now the Lions offense gets ready to return to the field. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. Back now, pressure coming. Complete out to the right. And he manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Takes the 2nd down snap. Finds his back complete. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Prior to first down, they decide to call a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Going now on first down. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. He is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
Looking right, and he finds him. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Setting up to throw. Finds the in route, complete. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. There's 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal try. This a 48-yard look for him. Bates' kick is up and good. And our first half ends with 3 points. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hanson. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hanson, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks so much, Scott. Appreciate the update as always. And welcome back, everyone. Third quarter about to get underway. Got a two-score ball game here as we resume play. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Philadelphia has its offense out to start this third quarter. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Running it now out of the gun. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Going to the ground again on first. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory. First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Right play straight ahead. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
You know what I love about that play call? It was simple. Nobody overthinking on the sideline or out on the field. Just an offense going to work and moving those chains.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Short pass brought in. And this one does not go far.
2 yards on the pickup.
They're going to throw out of the gun. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
Brings up third down and 8.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Hits him on the in route. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
No run here from the gun. He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 26. It's a gain of 5. Brings up
Back to the well again. He dodged the tackle. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Another carry for it. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. 3rd and goal. One of the biggest moments of this NFC title game.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Back to throw now. And he's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
One after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles cut the lead down to just 2. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Has this at the 6. Escapes a defender. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. The offense headed out now for Detroit. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
A give now from the gun. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, you got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
To the air on 3rd and long. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Go play action on 1st down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Incomplete.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
All in left side. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. 2nd and 3 now.
Out of bounds at the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 7.
Hand off to the back. Tracks a defender. And he's going to be stopped after a pickup of 9, and that's going to make it 1st and goal.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They give it to him again. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions push this to an 8-point game. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions push the lead to 2 scores now. Fox now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Eagles back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on him. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
At the 27-yard line.
He's going to throw it. Gets it to him on the screen. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's going to try to drop it in, deep right. So the heave knocked away from the intended targets. That brings up 4th down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Fair catch called for and made at the 35-yard line. The Lions offense returning to the field. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I'd expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much, those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
1st down, Lions.
They'll throw it here on 1st. Escapes the pocket. And this one doesn't go far.
The positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
Throwing on 2nd. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
5 yards on the play. And it's
3rd down from the gun. Caught by his back. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. Down the line for another 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he's stopped out at the 16 after a small gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Give now to the running back. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
Taken down at the 14-yard
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down.
and 7.
Just a quarter left before one of these teams punches its ticket to the Super Bowl. It's Lions football. If they can hold this lead, they'll continue this postseason run. Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. Can't convert on 3rd. That's to the ground and incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing a 4th down. Bates' kick is up and good. And that grows their lead to 12.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. Touchdown to field goals, not going to get it done anymore.
This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
He's got it on the bootleg. Complete out to the right side. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 4.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Looking now from the gun. He's making a bid for it. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Cut out that. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at their 49-yard line.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. Down to the 44-yard line as he nearly picks up the first.
Brings up 3rd down.
He tries to sneak it. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. First and 10 from the 43. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They're going to try and throw it here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Air it out on 3rd. Going all the way to the end zone here. Defender gets his hand in there and breaks it up. A possible touchdown denied. It's going to bring up 4th down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
The Lions get ready to return to the field. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And good forward, about 5 yards, it looks like. It's 2nd down now.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. That play good for 17 on a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. First down, play action. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. He slides down with enough to pick up that first.
4 yards. That's the Detroit Lions. 1st down. It's a gain of 20. 1st down, Detroit.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot at it.
He is down to the 30-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
A gain of 12. And the Lions 1st down.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down.
Brought down right off the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the Eagles 30.
Throwing now off the play action. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Hits the slant. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions making a 3-score game in the 4th. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions go up by 19. Fox now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Pass play on 1st and 10. Jumps off to his running back. Breaks the tackle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Number 26.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 35-yard line.
Pass play coming here. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Slot man in motion left. From the gun on 3rd down. Oh, he's going to run for it. This is going to be down to about the opposing 36 for their next snap. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll run here on first down. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They've got a man in motion. Working on first down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Around and incomplete. Brings up second and 10.
Throw on second and 10. Escapes out to the left. Now here he goes. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Offense in the hurry up here.
First down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Eagles get it back to within 2 possessions. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Eagles shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12. They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back.
To kick off for Philadelphia.
Oh, the Eagles are celebrating. And they did. They got that one back.
Kick. Recovered.
2-score game. Got to get yourself additional opportunities somehow. And that right there, that's a huge one. Feel like they absolutely now have to translate this into points.
They really do, and not just make it a one-possession game. As you've taught me, Kate, how do you eat an elephant?
One bite at a time.
One possession at a time, one play at a time, one bite at a time to the very end.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. They send a man in motion. They'll throw, third and long. That's caught for the first. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
Gain of 19
Working
yards.
quickly here.
That's good for an Eagles first down.
Motion man is the tight end. He's going left.
First and 10 at the
First down, they'll run. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
brought down back at the 36-yard line.
Back to throw. He's running with it. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. And goes to the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly.
Second and 10.
Eagles need to score quickly. Ball on the 16. It's second and 10. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. This one's caught. And this certainly makes the third down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. Gain of 10 right up near that marker now. Here he is to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
No gain on the play. It's fourth down.
Desperation time here. And they get to him and haul him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. And they should just be able to kneel out what time remains. There's 3 timeouts defensively still available, but using them is not going to alter this outcome. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Another carry for him. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. Here he goes, third and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Calls fair catch and has it inside the 40-yard line. The Eagles about set to go on offense. They liked how that drive was going, but the ND and the turnover on downs, yeah, that's something they'll try to rewrite on this series. Putting a receiver in motion. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he's brought down after a short gain.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 41-yard line.
Looking to throw here. That's into the hands of Moreau. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
That's good for an Eagles first down.
And they get up there and clock the ball. A little over 50 seconds now remaining. We're approaching 50 seconds to play. It's second and 10. Dropping back to throw. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
Brings up third down and 10.
To throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
A gain of 6 yards. It's fourth down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Completed over the middle. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line.
7-yard gain. And an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 37.
They are throwing it again. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Throwing the out route complete. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is third and inches. Throwing now. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on third down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. He finds it beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
A 5-yard gain on the play.
Throwing it again here. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23.
Makes it second and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. Trying to push deep downfield. One going to go against the D.
Pass interference. Defense.
So pass interference on the shot to the end zone, and now they're going to be set up on the goal line with a great chance to get the touchdown anyway. And it's caught for the touchdown. No time left, so a positive note at the very end in this loss. The Eagles now within one score in the fourth. A chance here to add on one more in the face of defeat. And it's up and good, and they'll get one last tally in the final act of this ball game. So the Lions get the win on the road. Conference champions. A heck of an achievement, Brock. A heck of an achievement in the face of a lot of doubts from everyone outside of their building all season long.
Yeah, they're going to enjoy lifting up this George Halas trophy today. But let's all remember, when we go into those facilities, Kate, and we watch practice, they don't put up banners of conference champions. They put up banners of world champions.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from Philadelphia.